Said, are you home or still at NOS? I'd say still at NOS, but you can see the doggy camera. He's not in
there. 40 on keys, Lacey. Yeah, buddy, 70-40.
She's gonna say, can you check something?
Lacey was dealing too.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and our home team. First of four berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now it's Barkley. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Gee, all my guys here again.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
People play goal line defense the whole game.
Yes.
People that so they can't run.
Well, yeah, because
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here comes a fumble. So good. It's the back.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Yeah,
unless you want me to score it and you scored it and I kick it off. Like you score with 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I score with 2 minutes.
You score with 2 minutes to go. I mean, if you score now, I'll just score again. And I don't care if it goes back to 20.
So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, baby.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff looking right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And they take a knee.
Just dapped up then.
Good game.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And they will take a knee here.
Okay, good. Yes, all right. Coffee a little block, I guess. Or what are you doing?
Just a stretch to the outside.
Alright.
Or I can throw it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll run with Barkley. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look at each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You got nothing.
Now Saquon Barkley. Shelling through the defense.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming.
Without the clock moving. I'll just punt it.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
One play, and then punt it, and I'll run to the 25.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, on the punt.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah,
and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That'll be one play then.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
I'm just letting it go to the 2-minute warning.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I'm like, I'll punt it
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
There's not like a punt full block. Oh, punt tight.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Fielded just inside the 30.
26, you cheater.
Position changer there, 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Okay. I got you. Let's see.
Game on! Game on! Game on!
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Now the second down throw on target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13.
Stupid animation.
Charger first.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
36, General West. Hey, Orbit. 5.
Back to throw. Lacey. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Good tackle.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Lacey, he's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Throwing on first down. Lacey will let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And now it's second down.
55.
I don't know which way the wind's blowing.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Help you.
This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not.
Whoa, that
It's
extra second
no
ticked
good,
off.
and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Watch the twitch.
A final shot before half for Murray.
Double team that guy.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Looks like my boy Josh had a good game
now. They wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Going to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1 yard pickup there on second.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
If gun covers him, he's so mad. Well, I hope that's what I mean. You're going to win.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
1 for 1, baby, Tyler.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now he'll tuck it and run. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Kyler Murray, 33 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
It's so windy in San Diego.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Can someone explain to me how Mookie got 27 mil and Aaron Judge got 8? I guess he accepted 8, but what the
Maybe it's because of their,
the Charger drive about to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
holding on to it.
Looking to throw. Lacey gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
They'll run with Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go.
Now a give right side, Coleman.
Good tackle.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
I didn't want you to run that way.
Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45
It's been 63 to 56 in this basketball
line.
game. 4 minutes.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
That's fine.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, Carter, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Pay attention.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
X is wide open.
Oh, my God.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah, Hawkinson is wide open. Wide open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
To throw again. Lacey. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Come on, set. 50, plant. 55, come on. 65, 55. C7.
Oh, it's
got his man complete over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Oh, and he like stutter steps.
Yeah.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Pretty sure I hit triangle.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Derwin James with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I don't get why sometimes you know huddle it lets you pick the play from
and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 58 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Miles Jack gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and a mile. Murray with a 3rd and long. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Who that?
Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
You ain't doing nothing, though. You ain't doing nothing. 58, boy, 58. 58 is Mike. Switch up. At 58 is a Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Murray now to throw. Being chased out left. This is the tight end Fant. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Credit that break up to Greedy Williams. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They go play action here on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on first down, Murray, and his throw is incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray going to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Bengals.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
61, matchbox, lights. Slam, go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
I hit the timeout button.
We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this.
Oh, it made you take a timeout. Oops. An extra timeout's not going to help.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Check 55, Mike. Man, I got you. Back, get it.
On second down, it's Coleman. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. knocked it free, made a big
Boom,
play.
we're back for a minute until I
The
throw a pick.
Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
Won't let me do anything
As the
either.
clock will stop with 30.
This game's so fucking glitchy.
7 seconds to play.
It won't let me back out of the play. Can you call timeout? Changes anything? Because I already called timeout, so the clock stopped.
Nope, it's not letting me call that. It's not
I
letting me
can't
do
call
anything.
play.
I can't call play either.
I can't call timeout? What the fuck?
Can you pause it?
No. Well,
It won't
maybe
let
I
me
can
pause
pause
it
it.
either.
I can pause it, but now what? I can't call timeout because
It
it's...
won't let me call timeout. The clock's not running, right?
No, but I'm going to get a delay of game.
I don't know what to do. I can't. I won't let me pick a play. Oh, now it
no.
worked.
But I hit square. Square's not even an option.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Jesus.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Weird.
It won't let me out of this. Oh, we're stuck in this.
At least it's letting me change plays, but...
Murray to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Go, go. He's coming. Double up. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Swiss rush right on.
Back to throw. Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
a little flat
pressure
there.
there as it's
Freaking
intercepted.
all over him.
Derwin James with a pick.
Freaking all over him, ref.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now.
Oh,
Families
you
are gonna be
can't tie
talking
it
about
with the
tickets
fuck.
to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern
Sidney
California,
Wilson made a
so long,
three-pointer with
everybody.
fucking 2 seconds left.
I thought he was like out of the rotation. He said he like wasn't playing.
Well, Polly tore his ACL.
He did?
Yeah, in practice.
What? I did not
So
hear that.
now he's back in.
I did not hear that. Polly's been
Yeah,
like the
it
best
was on.
player.
It was on Twitter this morning. Jesus, that would have been my 2.5 right there if he just fucking bricked it. We're not making the tournament with this team. The team stinks.
Hopefully they're good.
One more year away. Oh, look, here comes all the guys. Freaking 3 skill points in every fucking.
John Holland wants to
to sign you. I don't even know if you're on my team.
You have like no money left to sign people, right?
Me, no, I do not. Well, all these guys have 3 skill points to their 58 overalls.
Practice squad guys, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
All 3 at the top. I don't know how many are there.
Later. Play some COD later.